What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV, back here for another predicted lineup video. Spurs face Wolverhampton Wanderers at Molineux. 3 o'clock kickoff tomorrow. And Stellini has done his press conference. No new team news, but what is the team news?
Yeah, Lloris, Basuma, Bentancur and Sessegnon all still long-term absentees. Antonio Conte himself, obviously, is not going to return for this game at the weekend, although Stellini says that he will be back on the touchline for the AC Milan game. So this will be the last game.
Did he confirm that, did he?
Pretty much. And actually, did he confirm it? I think it might have been a report. It might not have been him, but I think there was a report from the Daily Mail saying he was set to be on the touchline for the Milan game. So I think this is going to be the last game without Conte on the touchline.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, we did lose our last game, so maybe we need Conte back now. Maybe Stellini's run his course.
Over.
Yeah,
the bounce
exactly.
is over. But look, let's get into the predicted lineup. We're going for a 3-4-3 formation as per usual. Fraser Forster in goal, seeing as Lloris is still a long-term injury.
Yeah, and let's hope he's not so busy. He wasn't very busy against Sheffield United, but the one thing he had to do, he couldn't do, and which was keep the ball out of the back of the net. But yeah, he didn't cover himself in any glory with that moment, but he's been solid, to be fair, since Leicester, other than that.
Yeah, I thought he had a really good game against Chelsea, to be fair, albeit still in that game he wasn't really tested that much, but everything he did to quite a good level. Let's talk about the right wing-back situation now. Porro got the nod the last game, didn't cover himself in much glory. Emerson was a big miss at Sheffield United, not going to lie, and we're thinking he's going to come straight back in.
Yep, apparently he did have a little problem in midweek, which is why he missed out, but Stellini did confirm that he is available and ready to play on the weekend. Obviously, he's been in amazing form, and we're going to need him to be that defensively solid if we're going to make sure that we're not conceding any stupid goals. So Emerson, I think, definitely has to come back in.
Yeah, and alongside him, a player who we desperately missed out on Wednesday night as well is Sergio Romero. He's going to be vitally important to us, and is vitally important to us pretty much every game.
Yeah, I didn't think it was the right decision to leave him out on Wednesday. I think we're still regretting that, and so it's crucial that he's back in. He's been in fantastic form over the last few games as well, so glad to put him back in.
Yeah, so that's Romero on the right. In the middle, I think this is pretty much a straightforward one in Eric Dier.
Yep, well, he definitely is going to play tomorrow, as he's going to miss the game on Wednesday because he's suspended. So in terms of rotation or anything, he obviously has to play, but I think he's very important to the team as well, unfortunately. So I think he has to play.
And then to make up that back three on the left-hand side, we're going to go with Clement Longley. Yeah,
and it's going to be interesting because I'm thinking Longley will probably come into the centre on Wednesday, but I think he's been okay last time out. 2 clean sheets he's been playing, so we think with Davis, which no spoilers, but with Davis probably going out wide, Longley comes into the centre.
No spoilers, but I'll give you the spoiler anyway because Ben Davis is at left wing back.
There you go.
But no, he's been fairly good since going. I mean, attacking output hasn't been there, but I think it's made us really defensively sound.
Yeah, and I think he's done a good role for the team, with Perisic a bit out of form as well. I think he's stepped up and done fairly well. I don't think he's done anything spectacular, but he's been dependable, solid, safe. Davis. There will be a game, and I'm sure it might be this game, where we're chasing and we need our wing backs to no, I'm saying there will be a game with Davis a wing back where we're chasing the game and we need our wing backs to pull something out of the bag, and then you'll see fans being critical of him playing wing back. But as long as we're keeping clean sheets and the other players are stepping up, it's okay.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's run through that back line with you guys one more time. Unchanged from West Ham and Chelsea. Fraser Forster in goal, Emerson Royale right wing back, Ben Davis left wing back, and a central trio of Christian Romero, Eric Dier and Clement Longley. Moving into the midfield, we feel that Ollie Skipp is going to come straight back in. I thought Sarr did well on Wednesday night, but I think Skipp has shown a different level to that.
Yeah, I think you got to keep Skipp's good form, and I actually thought Skipp was quite good when he came off the bench against Sheffield United as well. He's adding that little bit of bite at the moment, and obviously he's had that moment of quality in last week against Chelsea. I think he has to. Yeah, he's got the shirt at the moment. He has to play.
Yeah, and alongside him, obviously, will be PierreEmile Hojbjerg. Not the greatest display on Wednesday night from him, but in the league, he's been on really good form.
Yeah, for sure. He's our most senior centre mid at the moment, who's fit and available. So He's going to be crucial if we're going to compete up against the likes of Neves and Moutinho and Nunes and Lamina. We're going to need them both on a lot of form and covering a lot of ground. It's going to be a hard game for them, but if they get the help from those around them, hopefully they can cope.
Yeah, obviously with Emerson coming into the midfield and potentially Harry Kane dropping back in there as well. But moving on to the attack, on the right-hand side, Decky only came on, was it for the last 20 minutes or so at Bramall Lane, so we fully expect him to start this one.
Yeah, and I think his form has been a bit better of late, despite not a great cameo against Sheffield United, but I did think against Chelsea and West Ham he was much better. And we definitely missed his incisiveness in the game against Sheffield United as well. It seemed like we had no one on the ball looking for passes forward in the final third, just looking to head down and run. And we could do with Kulusevski's better decision-making, so hopefully he can take his good form from the last 2 Premier League games into this one.
Yeah, up top, obviously, Harry Kane didn't start the game at Sheffield United, came on and really lacked the service, but hopefully he can start this game as he has done all season, really.
Yeah, and he'll be itching to get back on the pitch for sure. He looked fuming after that game against Sheffield United. He'll want to put that right on the weekend as well. With the trophy, the chances for trophies ticking away for him, he did cut a frustrated figure on Wednesday night, but hopefully we go back to winning ways on Saturday and then on to Milan.
Yeah, and this the last position is the contentious one, to be honest. Sonny started the game at Nottingham Forest, so did Richarlison in his favoured number 9. Neither of them doing too well. In my opinion, it's a big shout for Dan Juma to start this weekend, but we have sided with Richarlison and gone for unchanged from the winning formula.
Yeah, and I think Richarlison had an awful game. Let's not beat around the bush. He was terrible against Sheffield United, but I do think against West Ham and Chelsea he's done a really good job for the team on the left, and we've been a very solid outfit in terms of defensively in those games, and I feel like this could work in this game as well. Just make sure that he's doing all the right running, not leaving us exposed at the back, and maybe pick a couple of chances to go forward when he can and make a difference. And if not, we can bring on Son against some tired legs to hopefully provide the killer blow late on. So I think persisting with Richarlison is probably the right thing to do for now, but I do want to see him a bit more from him on the ball and a bit more quality.
Absolutely. So let's run through that lineup with you guys one more time. So it's Fraser Forster in goal, Sergio Romero right centre-back, Eric Dier central centre-back with Clement Longley on the left, Ben Davies left wing-back with Emerson Royal on the right wing-back, Hojbjerg and Skipp as the double pivot with Richarlison and Decky supporting Harry Kane. If this is the lineup, what is your score prediction?
I'm going 2-0 Spurs. I'm hoping there's a reaction to the defeat in midweek. I'm hoping that we're going to be a lot more defensively solid, and I don't think it's going to be a great game of football, but I'm hoping it's going to be very similar to the last couple games against West Ham and Chelsea. No mistakes, keep things tight, find a moment of quality to take the lead, and then the subs can make the killer blow. So I'm going for another 2-0 win.
Yeah, I kind of have the same thinking as you, but I've just gone for one less goal at 1-0. I think that with this defence, we've shown that we can be defensively solid over the past couple of weeks. And I think it'll be the same again this weekend because Wolves, they lack firepower going forward. So hopefully we'll be able to stifle them. And I think we'll get one going the other way. So I've gone for 1-0. Sim's gone for 2-0. Let me know your score predictions in the comment section below. And also let me know your predicted lineup. Sim, back on the watch along this weekend. So if you want the best commentary on YouTube, we are back. So Sim will be doing a commentary with Ashmatic, 3 o'clock kickoff on Sunday, and obviously it'll be your chance to have your say straight after the game. So click that link that will be in the community section just after the game and come and chat to Sim and Ashmatic about the 3 points on Saturday. So thank you everyone for joining us today. Like, subscribe and comment, and as always,
come on you Spurs.